Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This week I'm going to bring you my number 2 earning app, and it recently just bumped up to the number 1 because, as I talked about in my previous videos, the past 2 that have come out, my number 1 app basically dropped off the market. It's going to be down for a few months. Hopefully they'll be back, but if you want to know more about that, there'll be a link up there. You can watch any of those videos and take a look at the number 1 app. This one will surpass it because it actually had a payout come into me just yesterday. And it was a $25 Amazon gift card that I cashed out on December 31st. So right at the end of the year. And if you kind of go by the timeline, you already kind of know what app this is going to be. And that app is Cashmagnet. It is it's a good app. It works well. I've used it for years, had many cash outs with it. Their biggest problem that I've always had has been the time frame of their cash outs. Now, normally their time frame was, could be up to 3-4 months. So really seeing, just the month of January, they've cut down their time. And if they can get down to about, 4 weeks, that's okay. I'll stop dinging them as far as saying, that's the problem with the app. If they can get it down to under 4 weeks for a cash out, that would be the only thing. They do have some other issues as far as with the leveling system, but we're going to take a look at that here in a second. But before we do that, if you like, phone farming, if you want to make a little extra money with your phone, check out some of my other videos. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you know when a new video comes out. I am making 1 video a week at least. Sometimes there'll be a little more as time permits and if other apps come about. And please give the video a thumbs up. It really does help as far as get exposure for the videos so more and more people can see how to make money from your phone. Alright, with that, let's head over to the phone farm. And I'm going to talk to you something about this when I flip it around. There is a problem with Cashmagnet as far as a login problem. I know a lot of people have said it. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and if you wait till later in the video, I'll show you how I actually get around it and how I can fix it with 1 or 2 logins, whereas some people report they take hours to log in. So first, let's take a look at the app. Here's the phone farm. You can see everything else is blacked out because we're not talking about those phones right now. We're talking about these 4 phones right here in front of us. And you can see they're all in different stages of running the app. The first one, this is a login problem that you've probably seen. And it's something that if you don't do this simple step that I'm going to show you later on in the video, so stick around and watch it till the end, you're going to continually see screens just like that error screen right there. Now let me tell you, this is really frustrating. It really is. That error screen is a pain, and we're going to talk about it. But first, we're going to talk about the leveling system of this. I've done many other videos on this app, so if you want to see more about an initial review or a payout, take a look. There are multiple videos on my channel. Look in the playlist for apps that pay out and phone farming apps. You will find them. It's all on a playlist. A lot of people will say the first thing they're going to notice is they see I run on level 2 or level 3. The number one reason for that is I find it to be less problematic. Now, I do have to reset these phones every day. I have them set to run for 24 hours. I don't know if you can see on there. They have a 24-hour run time. I do let them run, but they tend not to reset themselves and continue earning the following day. I have to reset them. And that's where that error on that bottom phone comes in as to be a big problem. Anybody that knows that you have to try and log in, it is a big problem. You can see $8.15 right now is pretty good considering that's been my earnings all last month. So $8 a month, not great, but like I said, phone farming, especially in the early part of the year, can be problematic. As we get on later into the year, advertising budgets come up and more stuff becomes available for bigger payouts as you go. You can see some days I may have missed a day resetting the phones, as you can see on the graph curve where things were earned. But really, they have a decent referral program. Their level system, you can look into it. There's different things you're going to go to when you click on the level system. Like I said, I run at level 2 and 3. If your phone, you can look into these higher level ones. You will earn more, but I will tell you that I've encountered more and more problems with the app as I've increased the level system. So I like to stay at level 2 or level 3, depending on you know, how I reset these phones is going to do the same thing as well. But I did promise you to show you how to get rid of that error right there. And we're going to look up at this top phone, nice and bright. What you're going to do is you're going to reset your device. You're going to reset your device, and then once it loads up, you're going to go into your settings. Once you're in your settings, you are going to go to your general, and then you're going to go down to storage. Now you may think I do this, I clear my cache data and that should fix it, right? Well, the answer for this is no. You're not going to go, you can do that. You do want to go through and clear the cache data in the phone anyway. But what you're going to go and do is you're going to go to apps, okay? Once your apps have loaded up, you're going to select Cashmagnet, and it gives you the option to clear the cache or clear the data. What you're going to do is clear the data, and it's going to warn you, you know, it's going to delete everything. Yes, it is. That is the key to getting your login back straight. Because now once you're done there, you can go ahead and go on over and you can go ahead and log in. Now, the first time that you log in to Cashmagnet, you are going to see this error. And the error is normal. Like I said, for that first time, that error is going to be a normal thing. All you do is exit off of that error and re-sign in again. All you have to do is do this with one of the devices. You're going to want to clear the data in all 4 devices, but you're going to want to log in that first time on one device. Once you log in on that first device and you're back up into that menu right here, you're going to sign in everything again. You're going to click sign in, and guess what? You're going to log in and you're going to be sitting at just like you are here. It's going to work. Now, the only other thing that you will see pop up if you do this, because you cleared all the data in the device, you're going to have to give who referred you. Your referral link is going to pop back up again, and it's going to say, do you want to put in the referral for who gave you that referral? Make sure that you do that again. I have noticed sometimes it doesn't, but many times it will pop up once more and ask me who did I get my referral link from. So I put their code in, and I am back on my way. You can go in, you can start, and you can hit start, and we'll see. There you go. Cashmagnet is starting, and you are up and running. So that right there is an easy way to fix the error problem that you see right there on that device, and you will be back up and running with all 4 phones. Like I said, this runs on 4 devices. You can easily, as long as your device has enough storage that you can hold a number of games on them, or another number of apps in general on them, because they're not all game apps, but the more you can hold, the better. You can run it for 24 hours. I reset these every single day because you have to physically go through and do that reset process that I showed you right there in order to log in. If you do that, like I said, sometimes it's 2 or 3 logins, but I know before I learned to go through and delete that data, not just the cache data, I could spend 10, 15 logins trying to get that logged in. And if you know, when you log into this app, sometimes it can be a real pain, but it is a good app. They are still earning. They've really quickened up their pay times from what I've seen. Before it was like 90 days. Now we're down to around 30 days, 40 days, and you know, they're getting better and better. Just keep an eye out for this app to really, as they improve it, I think it really will get better. As the year goes on, I think earnings will be a lot better as well. So it's getting harder and harder now to make money off of your farm here. I mean, I have these devices all running one form of app or another to make money. I've gone through and talked about the 4 devices here. Well, they're currently down. I am testing some other apps with them right now because that was AA Music, currently not available anymore. The app is still there, but it's not on the Play Store. You could still run it, but you're not going to get paid. But we're just trying to do the best we can for the rest of the year. And Cashmagnet is going to be one of those ones. It is an international app, so if you are outside the United States, Canada, Australia, and the UK, this app is a good app for you. Like I said, pay rates do differ depending on locations, so just because one area is earning better than another, there's nothing you can do about that. Each area has their own market that does run it, but this is available really outside of that big four market that's pretty much available to all apps for the most part. So take a look at it, Cashmagnet. There'll be a referral code in the description, so if you want to help me out, and if you find this video did help you out, maybe this helped you sign in, maybe that's the reason why you didn't use this app, do that trick that I showed you right there in the middle of the video, get logged in and get making some extra money. I thank you all for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Come back, check out the videos, spend some more time. Next week I will have another video up with the number 3 app that's making money this year. And like I said, it's all changing throughout the year, and I'm going to be posting more and more apps, and hopefully they get better and better as the year goes on. I thank you all. Have a wonderful day.